We have a lot to talk about. I just realized that this was not closed. That jump cut wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be, but it's been a minute. Haven't been posting a lot of videos recently, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what I've been up to and what my plan is for 2023. So a lot of you saw the video, The Best Part of Life. I am an engaged man. I spent most of 2022 prepping for that video, that proposal, getting the ring, getting the rock. I bought the actual gemstone in January, then got it set in about like April. There it is. Oh my God. I threw this on because I wanted to show support to my fiance. She's an amazing fashion designer and textile designer, and she actually physically made this hoodie and the textile, but it's hot as hell. We gotta fix the hair. I got my notes on my phone so I don't end up rambling. I gotta show a little bit of the ice. I also attended a bachelor party in California for one of my good friends from San Francisco, Bobby. And I had these vlogs I was gonna do out there, but after seeing the circumstances, most of this stuff that I was looking at should not be on film. So it's not officially a bachelor party unless somebody ends up in the ER, and that person was me. We ended up going to this buffet. In order to get my money's worth, spending $55 on a buffet, you gotta go for the seafood. They have salmon, snow crab, king crab legs, oysters, all these different shellfish and seafood. So I loaded up my plate with everything. 2 days later, I was throwing up nonstop until around 9 p.m. I got driven to the hospital by my fiance and her father. I realized I got shellfish poisoning. There's a specific virus associated with oysters, and if they stay out in the open too long, that virus tends to be easily spreadable. So I ended up getting sick. Another guy from the bachelor party ended up getting sick. After a day and a half of throwing up, getting some IVs in me, I was back to normal. Make sure you stay until the end of the video because I'm gonna be revealing the country I'll be traveling to next. And another thing that happened to me is I'm basically laid off from my job. So I work for one of the biggest fashion companies in Seattle. I work remotely for them. I am a contract worker, but they were giving us 40 hours a week, and we were even working overtime. So everything was perfect. Everything was great. I could choose my hours, make a good amount of money, and work from home. And then recently, because of this economic shift, my hours got cut. So I've been doing Amazon Flex a lot. I'm really grateful that Amazon Flex is there because it's kind of been saving my butt from having to go jump into, some other job that I may or may not like. So what do you think? I'm shooting right now in S-Log3. I'm shooting in flat color profile. I'm doing all the color correction and post. Gives me that Matt Diavella kind of vibey, cinematic, Christopher Nolan wannabe. I had this moment of clarity when my hours for the corporate job that I'm working for got cut from 40 hours a week to 4 hours a week. I was instantly just applying for jobs, trying to get into merchandising roles like an assistant buyer or a merchandise analyst, something that, can make around like $80,000, $90,000 a year. Then I heard this quote by Stephen Covey. It's important to start with the end in mind. That quote has been sticking in my mind for the longest time. Even if I were to get an assistant buying job, make $80,000 a year, have a comfortable lifestyle, in 10 years, I do not see myself working for somebody else. That's not my end goal. So then I started to realize, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I apply for all these jobs? There's an opportunity cost, because right now I'm trying to become a videographer. I'm trying to become a YouTuber. And it's been inconsistent.
Listen, what kind of bitch you're being.
I do have the proof of concept with the Merida vlogs that I can create good content, and if I can create that good content, that valuable content, I'll be able to get some traction. I'm in a really good position right now where I don't have any debt.
You know how rich people get rich? They save money. Wow!
I don't have a lot of financial obligations. I have a savings. I have a very low burn rate. It only costs me probably around $1,500 to $2,000 a month to break even on my expenses. So any money I make above that, I can pocket for myself. And the one thing I also realize about myself is that sometimes I'm afraid to even dream big because I have a lot of fear that it may not work out. That quote has just been really marinating with me, because I can go make the $80,000 and get the quick money right now, but long term, I'm going to be wishing that I planted the YouTube seeds, that I planted the videography seeds now, because I need to eat that dirt sandwich now. I need to put out a bunch of videos that, get 50, 100 views, and it takes me, 20 more videos to get traction, 30 more videos, and I keep posting regularly and get no traction. I need to do that first before I can have this big YouTube empire. And that's what got me to thinking about, where do I see myself in 10 years? I don't see myself working for somebody. I don't see myself being a manager. I don't see myself having, a bunch of people underneath me telling them what to do. I don't see that. I see myself traveling, making money online, being able to dictate what I do with my time, because I don't necessarily want to achieve a certain monetary goal. I just want to be able to have full autonomy over my time. And especially since I'm young now, I'm healthy, I really want to take advantage of this, and that's why it's so important for me to grind right now with Amazon Flex, Uber Eats, save as much money as I can so that way I can put that towards traveling full time. This led me to another quote by James Clear, and this is what he said: "Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to be. And if you can master the right actions,
you can master the right habits, then you can start to cast votes for this new identity, this desired person that you want to be."
I've been casting so many votes for the gig economy Ted. I've been casting so many votes for the driving, making money Ted. I haven't been casting as many votes for the disciplined entrepreneur, videographer Ted. And that's why it's important for me right now to save as much money as possible so that I'm gonna tell you where I'm going next, so I can go travel through this country twice this year and create 20 to 40 videos and really create traction to really put myself in a place of success. All right, I think I teased it long enough. To all my Merida people, hang on with me. I do plan to eventually go back to Mexico. There's another country that I've been dying to visit again, and that country is Malaysia. I'm going to be based out of Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital city. I'm traveling there in July for at least 2 weeks. What drew me to Kuala Lumpur is how modern of a city it is, how clean it is, the friendly atmosphere, the diversity, and also the amazing affordability. You can live in downtown Kuala Lumpur for $500-600 a month for your housing expenses. Beautiful penthouse on the 30th floor that overlook the skyline of Kuala Lumpur. I'm gonna be going there to see how affordable is it. Is it just a pipe dream, or is it actually affordable for people that make, US dollars, Canadian dollars, or euros? I'm gonna be doing real estate videos, showing you different apartments, showing the cost breakdown, taking you grocery shopping, and show you some of the outskirts of Kuala Lumpur, some of the lesser known places in Malaysia as well. I'm really gonna build a rapport with Kuala Lumpur, how I did with Merida. If you like my Merida content, I'm gonna be doing a lot of the same stuff in Kuala Lumpur, so I really hope you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be breaking down the finances as well for this trip, so you can see how this would break down for you and to see if you would want to do this as well. Be yourself, and you'll make a difference. Peace.